Analyze the frame shown in figure by moment distribution method. Draw BMD and find the reactions at A and D. Here this one is a portal frame subjected to UDL from A to B of intensity 5 kN per meter over a length of 4 meter, and moment of inertia for span AB is I. B to C, that is 12 meter, at a distance of 6 meter is subjected to 50 kN point load, and moment of inertia for span BC is 3I. From C to D, the length is 4 meter with moment of inertia is I. Here first we have to go for this one is by observing this diagram. Here this one is non-symmetrical since it is subjected to a lateral load of 5 kN per meter over a length of 4 meter from A to B. This one is non-symmetrical. Then we have to go for, first we have to go for non-sway moment distribution. In the non-sway moment distribution, we have to calculate the fixed end moments. In span AB, it is subjected to the UDL of intensity 5 kN per meter on span A to B. Then the fixed end moment. Here I have put the bar, that is in non-sway moment. Those are the moments due to the applied load. M bar FAB, that one is WL square by 12, that one is minus 20 by 3, that one is minus 6.66 kilonewton meter. Similarly, from the other end, MFBA, that one is 5 into 4 square by 12, that is 6.6267 kilonewton meter from the other end. Then the fixed end moment in span BC. Here it is subjected to point load at the center. MFBC is anticlockwise, that is 50 into the span is 12 meter, WL by 8, that is 50 into 12 by 8. That one is minus 75 kilonewton meter. Then MFCB, that one is again WL by 8, that is 50 into 12 by 8, that is plus 75 kilonewton meter. Then the next step is distribution factors at the joints only. Here joint, there are two joints B and C. At joint B, two members are connected, one is BA and another one is BC. At joint C, two members are connected, one is CB and CD. Here with respect to B, A is continuous or fixed. Then K equals I by L, that is I by 4. With respect to B, C is continuous. Then the moment of inertia is 3I, length is 12, that is 3I by 12. Again by simplification, that is I by 4. C to B, that is 3I by 12. With respect to C, B is continuous, I by 4. CD, again that is I by 4. Summation of K at joint B, that is I by 2. Similarly, summation of K at joint C, that is I by 2. The distribution factor for BA, that is KBA divided by summation K, that equals 0.5. KBC divided by summation K, that one is 0.5. KCB divided by summation K, that is 0.5. KCD divided by summation K, that is 0.5. Then the moment distribution table. Here for the moment distribution for the non-sway moment or moment, that is M bar. Joint, here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, that is joint. At joint A, only one member AB. At joint B, two members are connected, VA and BC. At joint C, CB and CD are the two members. At D, DC is the only one member. The distribution factor at joint A, that is dash, since only one member is connected. Similarly, at D, that is nil. Here, the for joint BA and BC, distribution factors are 0.5 each. CB and CD 0.5 each. The fixed end moments just now we have calculated due to load. MFAB, that is minus 6.67, that is anti-clockwise. MFBA, that is 6.67, that is clockwise. MFBC, that is minus 75. MFCB, that is plus 75. MFCD, that is 0. MFDC, that is 0, since no loads are acting on C to D. Then, here after writing, at joint C, at joint B, there is an unbalanced moment, minus 75 plus 6.67, that is 68.33 is the unbalanced moment, minus 68.33. We have to balance it by adding plus 68.33, and we have to distribute it among the two members, that is BA and BC, at the rate of 0.5 each, that is plus 34.165 plus 34.165. And joint C, there is an unbalanced moment of 75 kilonewton meter. Then we have to balance it by adding minus 75. Minus 75 is distributed among two. One is CB and another one is CD at the rate of 0.5 each. That is minus 37.5 for CB, minus 37.5 for CD. Then, after balancing, there is a carryover. When the equilibrium condition is reached, moment redistribution takes place. From B to A, there is a carryover. 50% of 34.165, that is 17.08, is carried from B to A. Then, from B to C, 50% of 34.165, that is carried from B to C, that is 17.08. Again, minus 37.5, 50% of that is carried from C to B, that is minus 18.75. Then from C to D, there is a carryover. Since the ends are fixed, end is fixed, that is half of or 50% of minus 37.5, that is minus 18.75. Then here again there is an unbalanced moment at joint B. Then you will get, that is minus 18.75 into, that is plus, by adding plus 18.75. Here you will get the balancing moment 9.375 for BA, 9.375 for BC. Then at joint C, there is an unbalanced moment 17.08. We have to balance it by adding minus 17.08. Minus 17.08 into 0.5, that is minus 8.54 each for CB and CD. When the balancing is done, again there is a carryover when the equilibrium condition is reached. From B to A, there is a carryover, that is 4.688, half of 9.375. From B to C, there is a carryover, half of 9.375, that is 4.688 from B to C. 50% of 8.54, that is minus 8.54, is carried from B to C, that is minus 4.27. Similarly, from C to D, that is 50% of minus 8.54, that is minus 4.27 from C to D. Then here again there is an unbalanced moment, that is minus 4.27 at joint B, that is plus 2.13 each for BA and BC. And at joint C, there is an unbalanced moment of 4.688. We have to balance it by adding minus 4.688. That is, we can distribute minus 4.688 among the two members CB and CD. That is minus 2.34 for CB, minus 2.34 for CD. Then again there is a carryover, 50% of 2.13 from B to A, that is 1.067. 50% of 2.13 from B to C, that is 1.067. For CB, 50% of minus 2.34, that is from C to B, that is minus 1.17, minus 1.17. Then 50% of 2.13, that is from B to C, that is 1.067. 50% of minus 2.34 from C to D, that is minus 1.17. Again, we have to balance the joint. The joints are not in, to bring the joints in equilibrium. Minus 1.17 is the unbalanced moment at joint B. This we have to bring by adding 0.586 among the members BA and BC. Again, 1.067 is balanced by adding minus 0.533 for CB and CD. Then there is a carryover, half of 0.586, that is 0.293 from B to A, half of 0.586 from B to C, that is 0.293, then half of minus 0.533, that is minus 0.267 from C to B, half of 0.533, that is negative minus 0.267 from C to D. Again, we have to balance the moments at B and C. There is an unbalanced moment of minus here minus 0.267 is to be balanced by adding plus 0.267 plus 0.267 into 0.5, that is 0.133 for BA. Similarly, 0.133 for BC. Again, there is an unbalanced moment of 0.293 at joint C. We have to balance it by adding minus 0.293 into 0.5, that is for CB, that is minus 0.146 each for CB and CD. When the equilibrium condition is reached, again there is the redistribution of the moment takes place. There is redistribution of the moment takes place. Here the carryover moments from B to A, there is a carryover. 50% of this is carried from B to A. This one is the carryover moment from B to A, that is 0.066. Then from B to C, there is a carryover, that is half of 0.133, that is 0.066. Again, C to B, there is a carryover, that is minus 0.146 by 2, that is minus 0.073, minus 0.073. Again, from C to D, there is a carryover, that is minus 0.146 by 2, that one is minus 0.073, minus 0.073. Now, we have to balance the moment, that is, here there is an unbalanced moment of point. Here we have to balance this, that is by adding 0.073, that is positive. Then 0.073 is distributed among the two members at the rate of 0.5 each, that is for BA 0.036, for BC 0.036. Again, there is an unbalanced moment of 0.066 at joint C. Then we have to balance it by adding minus 0.066. It is distributed among the two members CB and CD, that is minus 0.033 each. Then here there is, when the equilibrium condition is reached, again there is a carryover from B to A, that is 0.018, half of 0.036 from B to A. Then from B to C, that is half of 0.036, that is 0.018 from B to C. Half of minus 0.033 from C to B, that is minus 0.016. Again, minus 0.033 by 2, that one is from C to D, that is minus 0.016 for DC. Then again we have to balance these moments by adding plus 0.016, and plus 0.016 is distributed among BA and BC, that is 0.008 each for BA and BC. And again plus 0.018 is the unbalanced moment at C, that we have to balance it by adding minus 0.09009 among CB and CD. Then here the fraction is very small. Now we can add all these things, that is for AB, if we add all these things here, we will get the final moment as 16.542, and this one is 53.103. Both are positive, that means both are clockwise. MBC, that is minus 53.133 for CB. For BC, for CB, that is 49.111. For CD, minus 49.101, that is anti-clockwise. For DC, that is minus 24.306 for DC. Friends, so far we have analyzed for non-sway moment distribution. Now we have to go for the sway moment distribution. Let us consider delta as the sway because the portal frame is non-symmetrical. The additional fixed end moment due to sway is given by minus 6 EI delta by L square. For vertical members only, we have to calculate the additional fixed end moment. M dash FAB equals M dash FBA equals M dash FCD equals M dash FCD DC, that equals minus 6 EI delta by L square. Here I is 1I, moment of inertia is 1I, and L is 4 for both the column AB and CD. Therefore, by substituting the values, that is minus 6 EI delta by 4 square, that equals minus 3 by 8 EI delta. We don't know the values of delta and EI. Here for both the column, the fixed end moment is in the same ratio of 1:1. Proportionately, we have to consider an arbitrary value of moments as minus 10 kilonewton meter for both the columns. Then again we have to go for the moment distribution. Joint, at joint A, AB is the member. At joint B, BA and BC are the members. At joint C, CB and CD are the members. At joint D, DC is the only member. We have already calculated the distribution factor. For BA and BC, 0.5 each. CB and CD, 0.5 each. For AB and DC, they are the end supports. The distribution factor is nil. For vertical members only, we have considered the fixed end moments, that is additional fixed end moments, that is minus 10 minus 10. For horizontal member, that is 0. For vertical member CD and DC, minus 10 each. Then here at joint B, there is an unbalanced moment of minus 10. We have to balance it by adding 10 into 0.5, that is 5 for BA, 10 into 0.5, that is 5 for BC. Again at joint C, there is an unbalanced moment of minus 10 into 0.5, that is 5 for CB and 5 for CD. When the equilibrium condition is reached, there is redistribution of the moment takes place, half of half of 5 or 50% of 5, that is 2.5 from B to A. Similarly, from B to C, 50% of 5, that is 2.5. From C to B, 50% of 5, that is 2.5 for C to B. C to D, there is a carryover, that is 50% of 5, that is 2.5 each, 2.5 kilonewton meter. Then again, there is an unbalanced moment of 2.5 kilonewton meter at joint B, that we have to balance it by adding minus 2.5 in 2.5, that is minus 1.25 each for BA and BC. At joint C, there is an unbalanced moment of plus 2.5. Plus 2.5 is balanced by adding minus 2.5, that is minus 2.5 in 2.5, that is minus 1.25 for CB and CD respectively. Then when the equilibrium condition is reached, again there is a carryover of the moments from the joints. From B to A, there is a carryover half of 1.25, that is 0.625 from B to A. From B to C, there is a carryover half of 1.25, that is 0.625. From C to B, there is a carryover half of 1.25, that is minus 0.625. Here from C to D, that is half of minus 1.25, that is minus 0.625. Now, here there is an unbalanced moment, that we have to balance it by adding plus 0.625 plus 0.625 into 0.5, that is 0.3125 for BA and BC respectively. Similarly, at joint C, there is an unbalanced moment of minus 0.625, that we have to balance it by adding plus 0.625 and is distributed among the two members CB and CD. 0.625 minus 0.625 is balanced by adding plus 0.625 plus 0.625 into 0.5, that is 0.3125 for CB and CD respectively. Again, now the joints are in equilibrium condition. When the equilibrium condition is reached, there is a redistribution of the moment takes place. From B to A, there is a carryover, that is 0.156. From B to C, there is a carryover, that is 0.156. From C to B, there is a carryover, that is 0.156. From C to D, there is a carryover, that is 0.156. At joint B, there is an unbalanced moment, that we have to balance it by adding minus 0.078 for BA and BC respectively. At joint C, there is an unbalanced moment 0.156, that is balanced by adding minus 0.078 for CB and CD respectively. Then carryover. From B to A, there is a carryover, that is minus 0.039. From B to C, minus 0.039 is the carryover. From C to D, C to B, there is a carryover, that is minus 0.039. Again, from C to D, there is a carryover 50% of minus 0.078, that is minus 0.039. Then again, the joint should be balanced by adding 0.019 for BA, 0.019 for BC, by adding plus 0.039 at joint C, that is 0.019 for CB, 0.019 for CD. Here the values are fractions, in terms of fractions. Now by adding all these things, here for AB, that is minus 0.8008, for BA, that is minus 5.9965, for BC, that is plus 0.59955, for CB, by adding all these things 5.9955, for CD, that is minus 5.9965 by adding all these things, for DC minus 8.008. Here the values are arbitrary moments. These are not the exact moments. By considering an arbitrary moment of minus 10 kilonewton meter for vertical members as the sway moment we have considered, now we have to go for correction. Here the correction factor K, using the shear conditions, we can calculate the correction factor K. Here by drawing the free body diagram of AB, it is subjected to 5 kilonewton per meter. The length is 4 meter. Here this one is HA dash. Here this one is UDL. Similarly this one is H dash. This 5 kilonewton meter, the total load is acting towards right side, that is 5 into 4, that one is acting towards right side. By equilibrium of the horizontal forces, summation of H equals 0, that is HA dash plus HD dash equals 20 kilonewton. Both we have assumed towards left side. 5 into 4, that is 20 kilonewton, is acting towards right side. That is equation number 1. Then by the considering the free body diagram of AB, HA dash equals, here the moment due to this one is in clockwise direction. Both MAB and MBA both are in anti-clockwise direction. Therefore HA dash equals K times M dash AB plus M dash BA divided by 4. Then HA dash equals, in terms of the K, that one is K by 4 plus 8.008 plus 5.9965, that one is 3.501 times K. Similarly, by considering the equilibrium of the vertical member CD, summation of MC equals 0. Therefore HD dash equals 5.9965 plus 0.8008. Here this one is anti-clockwise, these moments are anti-clockwise, this one is clockwise. Therefore HD dash equals again 3.501 K. Then K into 3.501 into 2, HA dash plus HD dash, by equation 1, that one equals 20 kilonewton. Therefore K equals, by simplification you will get the correction factor K equals 2.8563 or 2.85. Then by using this correction factor we can calculate the final moments. Here the final moments are given by M equals M bar, that is non-sway moments at each end, plus the correction factor into M dash, that is sway moments at each end. Then MAB equals, by using the values above from the moment distribution table, that is MAB equals 16.542 plus 2.85 into minus 0.8008. Here we will get minus 6.28 kilonewton meter as the final moment. Then MBA, that one is 53.133, 53.103, that is non-sway moment, plus 2.85 into arbitrary value of sway moment, that is minus 5.9965, that is 35.92. Then MBC minus 35.98. Similarly MCB 66.26, MCD, that is 66.25, MDC, that is minus 47.21. Here by observing this from inside, if you observe this moment and this moment, this one is anti-clockwise, this one is clockwise. Here both are hogging moments. First draw the reference line. With respect to this reference line, this one is 6.28 kilonewton meter. This one is hogging moment. This one is 35.92 kilonewton meter. This one is also hogging. Here this is subjected to UDL. This ordinate is, that is WL square by WL square by 8, that one equals 5 into 4 square by 8, that one is 10 kilonewton meter. Here the simply supported beam bending moment diagram is a curve, and the span moment diagram, this ordinate is, both are hugging. This is 6.28, this one is 35.92. Here by drawing these two ordinates and join, we will get a trapezium. And simply supported beam bending moment, here at support the bending moment is 0. The at center, that is the maximum bending moment, that is WL square by 8, that one is 10 kilonewton meter. Here this one is the shaded portion, this one is negative bending moment diagram. Purely it is negative bending moment diagram. For B to C, here if you draw the bending moment diagram, this ordinate, that is minus 35.98, this one is hogging bending moment, that one is hogging bending moment. Again MCB, that is 66.26, that is hogging bending moment. Both the moments are hogging. This one is 33.98 kilonewton meter. This one is 66.26 kilonewton meter. Both are hogging. Draw the ordinate and join by a straight line. This one is the support moment diagram and is subjected to a load of 5 kilonewton at the center. 5 kilonewton at the 50 kilonewton at the center. This one is WL by 4, that is WL by 4, that one is 150 kilonewton meter at the center. At the support, the simply supported beam bending moment is 0. Here this one is, the variation is a linear, and the bending moment diagram is a triangle. Then similarly for span CD, here by observing this one is hogging, this one is sagging. Here this one is hogging. Hogging we can represent, if you see from the inside, this becomes hogging and this becomes sagging. Here we can draw the ordinate of 66.26. This one is, this ordinate is sagging bending moment. This one is, we can draw the ordinate below the reference line. Here this one is the bending moment diagram. Here the shaded portion shows the bending moment diagram for this portal frame.